If I was to change anything from the past, I wouldn't be here. Your faults kind of shape you to the person you are. I want to learn more. I want to be better. I learn on the job. Fashion keeps changing like every single day. My name is Yvonne Odhiambo, born and raised in Eastlands, Maringo Estate, and went to school, different schools. In primary, I was in Dr. Kraft Primary School. Then I went to Huruma Girls in Makadara Division. And after that, I joined the University of Nairobi, where I studied public relations and maths and statistics. But as it happened, it's not what I'm doing at the moment, but it's somehow related because I did fashion and modeling for 9 years, and then after that is when I started this business. Before I even started modeling, my mom has been like my biggest inspiration because she's the one who actually started fashion and design in Utalii. Then we used to help her in the house, maybe do 1 or 2 things, fixing buttons and all that. And I think that's where my passion grew. When she joined the hotel industry, she used to bring back the magazines and all that. And she would really push me to tell me, you can do this, you can do this. In school, when I was in the Young Achievers Club, I successfully organized a fashion event where I styled and dressed one of the contestants who won the beauty pageant for that year. And it was really interesting, and it solidified everything that I wanted to do. And it has always been fun doing this. Afro Street Collections was, it was in 2013, when you realize that you can't model for the rest of your life. You need to actually start earning money, and 8 to 5 wasn't my thing. So I thought of starting a business, which I sat down with my mom and I discussed with her. And since she was in her retirement stages, she gave me one of her manual machines, 5 fabrics, and then we found a shop here in town where we set up with my siblings, and then boom, that's how we started Afro Street Collections in 2013. When we started, it wasn't something that I knew I was going to do from the get-go. I knew I was going to do business because my mom tried so many times to take me to different offices for interviews and everything, but I wasn't feeling it. So what happened, I got myself from school. Actually, it started from school, where home science. I used to spend more time in the home science lab than anywhere else. So the passion kind of grew from there. Even when my mom started, when she was telling me, you need to do international languages like French and German, which I did, but it was because she wanted me to take over from her, the career that she was, hotel industry and all that, but I didn't feel that immediately. So I told her what I wanted to do, and she supported me all the way. We didn't have any capital. It was just from my friends who we started with 5 fabrics, which my mom gave me, and the manual machine, the smaller machines, not the industrial ones. And then I started slowly by slowly. Whenever my friends used to go for different events, I would tell them, maybe you can dress in this, I can make you an outfit. So it was just word of mouth from my friends, different events. Maybe we were going maybe we were going out on a Saturday. They would maybe wear like my clothes, even if they were not perfect, but they would really support me. Well, I start my day at 6:30, get here at around 7:30 or 8 o'clock. By that time, I've already assigned everyone, because I have like 6 tailors. I've assigned everyone the previous day on what they're supposed to do. So I just keep track. I leave for a few minutes to do fabric sourcing and all that. Then I come back, I start meeting my clients from early afternoon until very late in the evening, because I think we normally run our day, like on a normal day it will be 9 to 6:30, but sometimes we leave here even at 10 o'clock. The strategies we used to penetrate in the industry, we would showcase in different fashion shows. Like our first platform, I remember, was the Nairobi Fashion Market, and then the next one was the Fashion and Beauty at Westgate with Pinky Gilani. And it really opened for us so many platforms, because after that we got people like True Love who wanted to showcase our stuff every month, and through that we got different people who would approach us for different events or to dress up just about anything. I remember when we started, it was around 2014 when it was around 2014 when the World Cup tour was happening, and then this lady out of nowhere, she called us and told us that she needed us to do the uniforms. That was really huge, and at that time we only have like one machine. So she told us that she needed like 100 pieces in 3 days. We only had one machine, so I took all my savings, bought like 3 industrial machines and 1 overlock machine, and from there it took off. I think that was my takeoff. The thing that sets us apart, it's the fact that we normally infuse the Ankara fabric, which has been known to be for our old folks. So we kind of fuse them with the modern fabrics like silk, chiffon, and do just about anything, from headbands, shoes, bangles, from jewelry, like everything is just Ankara. So there's nothing that is impossible when it comes to the fabric, and we're trying to push out there that you can wear, you can, like everything can be Ankara and you still look beautiful. I would say my biggest challenge was when immediately after setting up for buying the machines that I had in 2014, then we had we faced a big challenge where everything of ours was robbed. Yeah, so we came and the shops were just a shell. I had taken like 3 shops during that time because of the workload was just adding up and piling up. So when we came, we just found like everything had gone. We had to start from scratch, and that's how we came here at Yala Tower. So we had to start from zero. So I had to take a smaller shop and start from like buying like needles, threads, because those people swept the shop clean. So after that, I think it was a blessing in disguise, because things just started opening up, and I wouldn't say it was a challenge per se, because I learned so much from that, and we became stronger, and we did more than I took more risks than what I used to do before. From my sources of fabric is just anywhere and everywhere, because when you have a good eye for fabrics, you will not discriminate whether you get them locally or outside, if you import or export. So I would say some of my fabrics I get from Nigeria, from Ghana, even in Tanzania, Dubai. It's just different places where you see a good fabric and you buy. You do your research online, you know, where different places that are bringing up new fabrics, because it keeps changing. The times are changing, as opposed to back in 2014 where you would source for fabric, you see a nice design maybe on the internet or something, but you can't get the exact fabric. But right now it's so easy thanks to the social media where everyone is selling things online, so you get to interact and connect with different suppliers.